Good morning. It's about like 11. I'm tired. I'm always tired and hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. The gym is open. The thrift stores are not open. So I'm gonna go in here and take a shower in a little bit, and then just I don't know, go sit around all day and watch my phone again like I did yesterday. Super boring. Leg cramps. I don't know. My blood clots and stuff. Your legs. It's not good. You shouldn't sit around all day. It's bad for you. Yeah, I don't know. I applied to the apartment. I did that. As soon as I got here, I almost put it. As soon as I got here, I almost put it off. I was like, ah, yeah, da da da. And so, just as soon as I got here, as soon as I went to the bathroom, did whatever, and then I came here. I was like, all right. Yeah. So I applied. I sent him a message to him like, hey, is it got its own private access? Like, or do I have to go through somebody's unit or something to do it to get in there? Which I assume it has its own access. I was like, hey, who do you get the internet through? Um, because that's kind of important. If there's no internet, like, it's gotta be $100 or $200 less. Like, I could kind of make that work. Where like I download games at the library or somewhere onto the Steam Deck or onto like a thumb drive, and then I put them on my computer. But yeah, it would have to be worth it. So, and then I was like, hey, I work down the street. Am I gonna be able to like, does it matter? I work second shift, so like I'm gonna be awake, all night, and then asleep when people usually like get up. So I asked that question. I don't know. I didn't get a response yet. I guess today's the first. For some reason, I was thinking it wasn't, but it's Sunday, so I know I for sure don't have to work. Um, let's see. Okay. I guess we're from the book now. Brony has a new update. Looks awesome. Only played like a half hour or so. Brony, it's like I'll just keep reading. But watched hours. The UI is broken on Steam Deck, or at least it was. It was broken for a while, but I think they fixed it. But I just don't have internet to update it, so I wouldn't know. It's like a very D&D style game. Like you can be weird classes that get attacked by other classes, or you can befriend certain things, and it's it's basically Minecraft D&D. It's yeah, I wrote down game with Minecraft graphics. It's just if it was open world, which it might be after you get out of the dungeon. I'm unsure. If you beat the dungeon, then does it become open world? I'm not too sure. Yeah. And then Project Zomboid are the only games I kind of want to play as far as like single player. I want to play Borderlands, but find no motivation by myself. I played through most of two split screens, so I don't know. It's just kind of boring to play by myself, I guess. And can't play new ones. I never beat one or the pre-sequel, so I should want to play. And then charging the Steam Deck has been really inconvenient and difficult. I don't know if it's because the power banks that I got suck or what, but yeah, it's not been convenient at all. It's actually been like a nightmare. Yeah. I don't think it's the Steam Deck. I think it's the power banks. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying. The only reason I want to play, I guess, Project Zomboid and Baroni are just because like they're really hard for me, but they're not actually a hard. It's not a hard game. It's just really hard for me, and I find it fun because I enjoy that challenge of just like no matter how hard I try, I might just get insta killed, and it entertains me because yeah, most people make it look like a joke. It's very gray and rainy out. I love rainy gray weather. I think it's beautiful out. Yeah, it's like really nice out. It's a little cold today. A little warm yesterday. I think it's like 45 maybe. Not exactly warm. Oh, I'm hoping the people from the apartment message me back. like tomorrow or something. I was like, yeah, I also want to see if I can like see the inside of it. The bedroom's like really small. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't need like a lot of space. One bedroom will just be like storage, and the other one will just be like my room, I guess. So I don't know. I just need to get off the street, and I know that, and I know that. Yeah. And the rent makes enough sense. I think rent needs to be like rent and your utilities, like all in, need to be somewhere around like 20% of what you make. I feel like to be kind of comfortable, no matter what that means, but like, I feel like that would be kind of comfortable. Yeah, when you start pushing into like the rent alone's 33% of your income, and then you're like, all right, well then the utilities are probably like another 200 or so, sometimes even more than that. So yeah, you can really push yourself to where it's like, all right, well now 52% or 55% of what I make is like literally just dedicated to this place that I can barely even be at, other than when I'm asleep. So yeah, um, let's move forward. Sometimes I get ranty. I get very, I start ranting about stupid stuff. Needing to tone it back, or feeling like I should, I guess. I don't know. I just yeah. I hit my pods just way too much. Like I just have nothing better to do with my time, so I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a functional addict. Like I don't know how to explain it in a lot of ways. And it's not just one thing. It's just like everything. Like anything that I do is like an addict. Like how do you if food is addictive, if shopping's addictive, if clothing's addictive, if intercourse is addictive, if if cars are addictive, it is anything. Like if you just have a super addictive personality, and you just like you treat everything almost as like a feeding an addiction, and it gets bad. Like when I eat, I like to generally eat. I don't eat as much now, but yeah, like I would like to eat like a lot. Like I could eat a whole Domino's large pizza to myself, like no problem. Two things of crazy bread, breadsticks, or just, like whatever, dude. Like I can eat a lot. You know what I mean? I overdo it. Like, um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Whenever I'm with someone, like, generally, like we're probably like 2 hours out of the day. Like sometimes it'd be like 2 hours out of the day is spent. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then I'm constantly just, you know, Rastafarian, like pretty much permanently, which is probably better because it really helps with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably not super. The way I live my life is not acceptable. The way I indulge things is not acceptable. I just do them to the maximum. With like, yeah, I overdo everything. I can't help it. I have really bad self control issues. Sometimes I can control certain things, but it's usually just like, well, I can't afford to do that, or I'll get in trouble if I do that. Those are like the two things that like hold me back. It's like if neither one of those things apply, it's like, well, I mean, yeah. So it's just not good, man. I'm just constantly like feeding addictions and feeding one for the next. Like, I, it's unhealthy. Like I don't know. I really know what to do about it. Like I say, like one day we'll work on our mental health, but I don't know when that day is gonna come. Like after the house. Oh, yeah. There's more points in the book. Let's move on because I make things 45 minutes long. Okay. Yeah, I just messaged the apartment to ask about request application and stuff. This another point. Um, I found Auto Tempest, which I watched like Tavares and those dudes do like their kart trick and stuff. It's super fun, kind of like Top Gear-ish. I didn't watch the Grand Tour, but I always loved Top Gear on BBC. It's always a good show. And you can find tons of old cool used cars on there, and you could get in some serious trouble. Like there were some decent like Forerunners. Like they actually weren't super bad, but they also weren't super cheap mostly. But some of them were, I could afford. So there was that. But you can find anything on there, which is the problem. Because I went down the rabbit hole of like, all right, well, what kind of Audis can we get? And then like, it was like, oh, you can get like a 2011 Audi RS Avant wagon turbo red with beige leather interior with like 100K miles for like 9K. I'm like, ooh. I like wagons. Yeah. So and then I descended into the dark realm of 328 and 528 X drives and high spec like E classes and stuff. Yeah, I just spent a couple hours last night just like looking through cars. Cause I love cars. They're just entertaining to me. So I just looked through a bunch of stuff that I probably would never ever buy. A lot of Siennas and stuff on there are priced pretty good too. There's a lot of different stuff. That's probably where I'll hunt for cars from now instead of Facebook Marketplace, because Facebook Marketplace is the entire website as far as like Facebook just sucks. Like it'll give me the same ads like consecutively. Yeah, I don't know if it's my phone or what, but yeah, it's super annoying. So I'm just gonna use Auto Tempest now. Much more convenient. There were a couple like Mercedes Sprinter vans, a couple different things that were like under 10K. That was kind of like my price point where I was like, well, what can you do under 10K? I kind of just hung around for that. Mercedes S classes, all types of goofy stuff. Also, I found auctions.com. I guess maybe I found it before, but I don't remember finding it. Yeah, but I found auctions.com, and it seems like Reddit's the only reliable place to like find information, because that's usually where I like end up. It's literally it's become to the point where like after I type something sometimes now, it's so hard to like find something that's not like a paid ad or something, as far as like the recommendations, that like a lot of times I just type in Reddit after it, because then I actually get like responses from real people who maybe already did the research. You know what I mean? So auctions.com kind of was one that people were hitting on pretty heavy for Ohio house and stuff. And actually there was a lot of stuff on there. There was like legitimately like a lot of houses on there. Nothing really like, not most of it in like my price point. A lot of it was more like 20, 40, 60, but like completely finished houses, like pretty decent. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just kind of hunt around. Not sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I need to save up money. I probably do the apartment. If I get off the streets, that's the best thing for me. If I can get off the streets and then I can just grind money, that's the best thing for me. Like a good night's sleep is worth a lot. Like my mattress that my ex, I guess, well, she bought the mattress and I paid the deposit on the apartment. So you can assume what that cost. Yeah. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, that's everything from the book. I haven't written down a lot. I haven't done a lot. My teeth are kind of like sore. I don't know. I'm just bored. So bored. Watching people play Tarkov makes me want to play Tarkov. Even if I could play Tarkov, I'd be lucky to hit 60 FPS. And I think I played like 30 or 40 hours. I might not even play that much. Like 20 or 30 hours. I played like one wipe, I think, when White House came out. And I think I only played White House once or twice, but I just kept running. I just run pistols and stuff. And it was fun, but it was frustrating. Like, that's one thing with, like, it sucks if you're running on a computer that, you know, doesn't, I don't know. Yeah. That computer's had issues. The only, like, competitive-ish game that, even Apex, dude, like, everything was just 60 FPS, man. If I could double my FPS, I think my performance would have been way better. I don't know. But either way, if I get the apartment, like, a new computer's, it's on the horizon. I don't know when. Like, we'll wait until, like, I don't know, people start dumping their, like, 3060s, 3070s, 3080s, or whatever. Or maybe, yeah, I might even go AMD. AMD is doing big things. Like, they always do really well, I guess, towards the end of their, like, graphics card cycles. They're always much better than they were to begin with, so. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll most likely build a computer. I already have the monitor. I have everything I need other than like a super beefy computer. Like my computer would work and it can, you know, do stuff, but it's not great, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. Get in the if I can get in the apartment and you know, slowly. That's the problem. I can't really slowly move in. I kind of need to just be like, all right, U-Haul, and then pop everything over because slowly moving things, it's like 60 miles. It's like an hour and 15 minutes round trip in the car. And I think it would probably take me 10 car trips, so it just doesn't even make sense. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Kind of just waiting around and waiting to see what people say with the apartment. I got to go to work tomorrow. Ow. I'll hit 2 thrift stores tomorrow in the morning. That's it. I don't know. I'm gonna change my shirt. Everything else isn't really dirty. I'm gonna put on my old work jeans that I had on before. Yeah. So stressed out. Like I don't know. Be a good day to just like hang out and like watch movies on the couch or something. But yeah. It's gonna be quite a while, even if I get the apartment. Like, it'll be quite a while before it doesn't look like super depressing because I legitimately don't have like any furniture other than like a really crappy Walmart Walmart plastic fold-out desk and like 2 fold-out like whatever 0 something lawn chairs. So I have like no actual furniture. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I never had like a lot of furniture. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get stuff to my house. That's another thing where it's like my car doesn't really fit my life anymore. As much as I love the car, I wish I could get like 2K trade-in value on like a $6,500 4Runner or something. Kind of, you know. Just I don't know. I don't want a new car, but it's like, well, how am I gonna get a dresser to my house? How am I gonna get a lot of stuff to the house? I can fit a small entertainment, like a small thing in there. I have before. You'd be surprised what I can fit in this car. Like I can fit. I think I could fit pretty much everything in the storage locker in the car. It's just it would be so many trips that it doesn't make sense because it would be like 120-mile round trip to hit my storage locker through mountainous roads, and it's yeah. Rather just give the U-Haul people like $250 and then just like do it in one trip. Yeah. But you know, hope everyone starts the new year off in a good way. My year's fine so far. Hope I get the apartment and hopefully, you know, everything just stays good at my job. Like if I get the apartment, like I'm already to the point where like I can't quit the job. I have to just stick it out no matter what, unless I get really hurt. So yeah. And in like a couple weeks, I should be a full-time employee, and then I'll have vacation time, and I can take a week off and move into the apartment or do whatever I want. I don't know. Who knows, man? I'm just trying to. I'm trying to make life make sense, and I need to make it better. I want to make it better. I want more for myself. I want to be happy. I don't know how, you know. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but we just keep working and keep feeding the beast until I have enough money that I can get a house, like a foreclosure house or whatever, and then just I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, I can find something near where I work. If maybe I can keep working there. I don't know. I don't want to work. You know, and the whole thing is to figure out how we stop working or working. Like I don't want to like go somewhere and put myself in serious jeopardy every day of getting hurt really bad or feeling like I get treated like crap or something or whatever. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to like go and do something that I want to do or that makes me happy. I don't know what that'll be or how I'll get there, but we'll just keep going. Keep working on it. So, yeah. See you guys. Happy, Sunday. Happy January 1st. See you guys.